All right.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington.
I check my thing. I think my thing is on kickoff now. They're kicking off to start the game off every game. And they usually receive up there, you know.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
So let me get my first play off it.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
We got to drop and a fumble off rip.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Throwing now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now an inside give to Walker. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
He hitting hard. Unless it's just me. I'll be hitting with a hit stick. Yeah.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This is Walker on 2nd. And they bring him down around the 34. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
This time it's a passing play. Complete out to the right. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone now. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
My hope is for him not to get through immediately.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Cut near the goal line. It's a Seattle touchdown.
Thank you, Jackson, for reacting to the ball.
Opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they march their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning Burks left. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. That'll be complete to Burks. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Good morning, man.
Back to throw. Here's Dan. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself.
Yeah.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point.
Oh, my man got
The point
cooked.
after splits the uprights.
Defender
And the
got
Cowboys
cooked.
start off well to tie things 7-7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
I only played the first one. That's the only one I ever played.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Straight ahead, it's Connor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They just get the play on. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Secures this at the 17. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense.
Against hard blitz first down.
1st and 10 now from the 30. First down, here's Dak. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. He tosses right to the short side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Come on.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now
Where the
they've got
freak
first
is my
down.
zone that's even remotely in that area? Like,
turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
From midfield now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Man, bro. Come on.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Walker running right. And again, he can't manage anything. Defense all over him at the line.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Setting up a throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Oh, man, bro, he took a big hit.
10, first down.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's why I take that hit, but
just fine with him calling his own
you got to get out here and win
he
this
does
game.
such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New slated downs
You're
to
going to get
approach here
positive
from
yards
the
on
40.
1st and 2nd down.
They'll go with Walker on the counter.
We're going to be forced to
a
play
few
the
yards
ball.
on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 36. It is cut left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Out wide, and it's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back
I
with
know.
a
I
pick
thought the big
six.
pressure was when you throw the ball early.
That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
This season.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
It's not even funny how many pick six stuff going this season. Oh, dude.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Never been so careless with the ball.
Ready to start this drive with Connor. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Dropping back to throw. Brought in right side.
That's lost mad
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Receivers can't get no space. It's one of the old games. Yeah.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. He's on the move.
Ugh.
What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Throwing now, off play action. Galloping inside the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got first down from the 31. Running left, here's Walker. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 29. Into the hands of Walker. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Seahawks with 1st and 10.
Who scored 7 points the first one? Yeah.
Give up the gut to Walker. And he drives this forward to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Pass play on 1st and goal. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, a couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in there? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
People play underneath.
So after the incomplete
certain
pass,
people that
here's
get their
2nd and
plays
goal.
underneath so perfectly.
They're throwing it. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
It's not about bending or breaking, but Mr. Commentator, when you let the best player get through in less than a second.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Pass play now. He's got it. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Myers' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return coming from the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Ferguson there to bring it in. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing on first is Prescott. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Dak now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone.
That's
He's going to keep it this time.
tough.
And he drives it down to the 8 before going
That play
out.
had that play served no purpose but to bring Dak in immediately.
And you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Gay's kick is good. And 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now deck to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That's complete to Wilson. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On 4th down, it's the veteran Tress Way who's out for the punt. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football.
It's there for sure. Tell you that now.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Walker. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. That was Micah Parsons making that play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw now. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And he moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
I should maybe turn the corner and at least try to get some extra yards. Like, I don't know where the pass is so in front of him. I did get something going on the ground.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Can't run the ball to save my life.
On the carry, it's Walker. Duke the defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Second and 6 coming up here. They'll throw it. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
I need to check the count.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Toss play. This is Walker. Escapes a defender. Has a big hole left. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it 17-all. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now.
You hurt my kicker?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
My kicker.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first
down. How does the kicker get hurt?
Tendencies. The casual fan,
right.
Well, that casual fan knew what was coming.
Like, what do that? Right.
This defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw is Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take him down after advancing this to the 37. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for Cowboys 1st down.
I wasn't about to waste the time.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards
pretty
there,
decent
that
plays
leaves them with
picked
3rd
out for what
down
he
and 5.
had. All the dudes.
Here's Dak. Looking right, and he finds him. He winds up out of bounds with things not settled yet. We've got a flag down. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
That's a point down. It's tight end halfback downs right there. You know about it.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. 1st down, here's Dak. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Coming out 2 receivers. So. Coming out 2 receivers is most likely, it's most likely a run. It's just the safest bet. Predict the run.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Here's Dak. It's caught. Ferguson.
Whole drive. A whole drive of the tight end getting a whole drive. The tight end got fed.
Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's definitely got to be FPR. His tight end got 4. His halfback got 2. And there's no other. There's got to be something. There's got to be his last drive. I got to score because his last drive.
This drive
He's not. He's not going to be able to go to his fullback. He's not going to be able to go to him unless he wants to break FPR. Like he's going to have to do a lot of throwing.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Oh my God.
Walker running to the right. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Staying with Walker. Still finding room past the 45. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so
I
often when you
I
evaluate
watched.
players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball.
Like,
It takes a player who
I
can
watched him.
close
I
quickly,
watched him
get to him
accelerate.
before it's released, and alter that throw.
I watched him accelerate as when my player cut. The corners just accelerated, like
No connection on the
right in
last
front
play,
of him.
and out third down. Now an inside give to Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Got probably one of the highest octane runners in the league. I can't afford to give the ball back right now.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Back to throw, needing a first. That's cut beyond the marker.
Oh, Tice.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
Let's see how this last drive goes. His tight end leads his team in receptions, and his halfback is second behind him. Got it.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
It's a bullcrap way to get a pass.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Okay, he's coming back.
Dak out of the pistol. It's taken in by Lamb.
Yeah.
Big gainer here as he picks
I think he checked.
And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Why ain't gonna shoot out here?
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
So basically in here,
there's a handoff up the gut. Runs inside the 35.
Your tight end or your halfback, they can't lead your team in receptions by like I think they have 2 by 2. The closest receiver has to be at least like 2 receptions. But I think he noticed that because he used his tight end the whole last drive to get the score, and then I think he checked and noticed. So this time, this drive, he went to his receiver. He went to his receiver pretty heavily.
Through the end zone for a touchback.
But my thing is, even if you like try to rectify the numbers,
1st and 10 now from the 30.
but there's still an underlying rule of like, you rectified the numbers, but you abused that receiver at that time to get ahead, which sucks.
But on most run plays, it's a sign.
That's my thing.
Good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Oh, I definitely can't fit that thing now. Don't get rid of it. I mean, that's Green Bay on my
Second
apparel.
and 6 coming up here.
Yeah.
Design bootleg here. That one's complete, right side.
Huh? No, don't get rid of it. It's Green Bay apparel.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than
Like you said, that can go in the man cave.
They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down.
I can't fit it no more. That thing gonna be like a wedding dress on me.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now looking to throw. Pass complete to Walker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
At that down
No,
distance,
I'm not
this
done
group
yet.
was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so
Yeah,
as it keeps
I'm not done
working
yet,
like
though.
that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Pass play on first and 10. He sends this one to the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with.
Hey,
And the defender,
hold on.
Look at him. Just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Couldn't connect on
It's
first.
up to you, Queen. It's your project. You getting rid. I don't care if it's a security jacket.
Running is Walker. And he'll be stopped after
What?
getting this down to
I'm not gonna wear that to work.
There's 5 on that play. They need 5
Yeah,
more
you can
now
get
on
rid of
third
it.
down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
We have to work with her and win.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Huh?
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst, the quickness, the pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
I'm here for you.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks losing by 7. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to throw. Sheds up, and they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. To throw. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands. And now it's 4th down.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
I know I ran a great play, made a great throw, too. I mean, a great throw too, and he dropped it. Everything's been a drop.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3.
Yeah, I take a timeout
They'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
Because my big play receiver's not even in the game. Like, get your behind in the game, bro. Hey, you dropped the ball, but you still my jump ball guy.
Here he is to throw.
I knew I was gonna throw a pick. I didn't even throw a pick, but I knew I.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender
It honestly
that cares.
is.
All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass,
I'm gonna always call me while I'm playing the game.
Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
I'm gonna call me all day.
Simple dive up the middle, and he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout.
Now she calling Jasmine.
And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Well, only be right.
Second and 6 coming up here. Give now to the running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Fat with a P.
Give him a couple on the run, but that run accomplishes little. It's fourth down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And that is exactly what they needed. A quick first down, and he freezes that clock. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
He takes it himself, and he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept
I don't like how that game played out.
To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the
I'm not
league's
even gonna
best
lie. Every time I
team
felt
in the front
like,
half of this campaign.
see, these numbers is misleading. Because until the last possession that he actually threw the ball, it was 4-2, and everybody else was under. He threw CD I think he looked at the numbers. He threw CD a little touch pass. That's one pass, and then threw him another pass. Now the numbers seem like they make sense, but Mr. Ferguson and McMillan got used in the most important moments of the game. But hey, okay, guys. It is. It is what it is. It ain't even playoffs yet.